from New to Grad Central with BYD. Guys, today I am going to use those Dewalt pruners that I saw at the GIE 2021. You know it's 2022. They just sent them to me, so we're gonna go ahead and break them in. And guys, I'm just gonna get right to it, so check it out. Okay guys, and before I start, let me go ahead and show you what we got here. Guys, say hello to BYD Jr. He said hi. But somebody asked me, why do you always look like that? You be mad or what you say? You told me what? That's my face, man. It is what it is. All right, let me show you before we get started, guys. Just a quick run around. They got the guard on here to protect the shears. Okay. You got a squeeze trigger. Then you got this lock trigger. Once you squeeze it, if you pull this up and have your finger there, you won't accidentally make it activate and cut somebody's finger off. You got the 20-volt battery. And BYD Jr., hold this so I can take this battery off right here. Keep it on that. And you see how the battery comes off right here, guys. Just push that down, pull it out. This 20-volt battery works with over 250 tools on the Dewalt system lineup. When you put it back in, it just clicks back in. And if you look real closely, you see that LED light right there. So if you're working out at night, you can use that. Another thing, too, zoom in on this right here. They have this hex tool right here. The hex tool actually goes in here. I'm not going to take it off just yet, but the hex tool goes on here. You can take this off and actually sharpen those shears. Now be careful when you're operating with something like this. Don't want to put your hand in there and accidentally clip your finger off right there. And that's basically it, guys. It's not a big no-brainer. That pushes back in. Always put that back in so when you get ready to take that off, you can sharpen it right there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take care of this crepe myrtle right here. Normally when I do crepe myrtles, I need the big loppers, 2-inch, 3-inch loppers. This is supposed to cut through 1.5 inch, so none of this is over 1.5 inches. And if you don't know what 1.5 inches, you ain't got to tape measure. Guys, look at your finger. Each digit represents 1 inch. That's about that big of a branch this should cut. So let's go ahead and check it out. Guys, I want to show you this right here. You see how my finger is right here and I'm trying to squeeze the trigger? It's not going to squeeze it. When I push this down right here, I'm able to activate it. Now, as I can see so far, there's nothing. I can just hold it and it'll keep going. So each time you squeeze the trigger, if it's not, I will go and look that up. But let's just start off with the little smaller branches real quick. Oh, that was nice. You getting this? Ooh, my neighbor yard, charging 20 bucks. It shouldn't take me but a few minutes to knock this out right here, guys. Getting a neighborhood discount. I'm just gonna lay them right here for now. And I love it. I mean, this is in real time, guys. See it right in there. And you can hear my neighbor's dog over there. But this is real time. Those little bitter ones like that, guys, just break them off with your hand. You don't need to use that, but with the bird nest right there too. But it's supposedly do over 1,000 clips. I'm just gonna go at it. We'll pick them up later. So if you one of those commercial guys, look, Dewalt is stepping into the lawn care game hard. And normally this would take maybe 15, 20 minutes, but, well, not that long, but, I mean, this thing is making haste. If you don't know what that means, old school people, that means it's doing it pretty fast. The little bit of ones, I break them off by hand. Okay guys, and that's what it looked like after we're finished with it. We'll just dump those. And let me show you how to take these blades off, because you can sharpen. Okay guys, look, now I want to show you this, and please understand what I'm about to say. When you're finna put a new blade on here, or you're gonna sharpen this blade, take the battery out, guys. Do not try to change that battery, change that blade with the battery in there. Take the battery out. Now let me show you this too. This blade that says Dewalt on it does not come off. This is a permanent fixture on here. This blade is removable, and if I'm not mistaken, you can order another one. But if you gotta sharpen these, you're gonna have to get a hand saw. You can take this one off and put it on your bench grinder. This one right here may be hard to get on that bench grinder. You may just need a little file sharpener to do it. Now, I'm about to take this off, but the warning, do not take this off over grass or anywhere where these screws can fall off and you lose the nut. Because once you lose the nut, guys, game over. Same way with this one. This one is actually even smaller. So I'm gonna do it on this table. Don't do this like on grass, concrete, or anywhere where that little screw can bounce and disappear. All right, so just be careful when you do this. Check it out. Now I'm gonna show you this. Kind of hard to do because I don't have BYD Junior with me, but if you loosen this one right here, this is going to become jiggly, but I'm not absolutely sure that you actually got to take that one off. Take this top one off, and I'll speed this up right now. Now I removed that right there. This blade should wiggle off. Pay attention. See how that comes off? So I'm only thinking this is to repair the whole thing. Don't take this one off. You just take the little bitty one off. You can pull the blade off. And quote me if I'm wrong, I think you can order these. Well, you can put this on your bench grinder. That's the little sharpened side right there. And sharpen them up. You may need a nail file to do this right here, guys. Okay guys, I'm going to put it back on now, but let me show you this. And some of you guys probably ain't, well, if you hear me saying this, you're watching it, but some people may have clicked off and they're gonna miss out on this. Guys, do not put that battery back in until you change this. Now on the other side, it has one of the screws where it's already hexed out, so all you gotta do is just push it in there and then screw it in. That way you don't need but one tool. See, I almost dropped it, but that was a good thing. I like that they did. You only need one tool. Then I got my finger back there. Line your blade up, stick it back in there, push it through, take the hex that came with the tool, tighten it up. Okay, now that we got that back, get your battery. Make sure your fingers are clear. Snap that battery in. Push that down, all the way down. And now we're back in business. Okay guys, a storage tip, when you store this, take the battery out. Don't leave it in the machine. Take the battery out, put that guard back on there, guys. And make sure that this is clearly away from kids, because although it's a nice tool, can be dangerous. Kids don't know. They think it's a toy. It's yellow Tonka truck color. So just make sure that you put it up and take that battery out. That's most important. Take that battery out and you'll be good. This is Michael Bowman. I'll talk to you soon. And click right here, guys, if you hadn't seen the GIE new for 2022 Dewalt Tools video.